One of the great benefits of model railroading is that it is a hobby you can share with your children and friends. My father built Lionel train layouts for me and introduced me to the world of trains. One day, a switcher locomotive was stopped by a grade crossing, and my father went up to the engineer and asked him if he would let me come into the engine. He did, and I got to pull the cord that tooted the whistle. My oldest son, Christian, was fascinated by trains, and we spent many an hour playing with layouts I built. That was 32 years ago, and here I am at 70 years of age with my 3-year-old son, Paulinho, and my lovely wife, Maria, demonstrating the largest American flyer all-aboard set, the Westerner. From generation to generation, trains connect people and generate fond memories that last a lifetime, and perhaps much more than a lifetime. In this video, I'm going to show you how, step by step, I put together the Westerner layout, following the original track and accessory plans, and then run the original steam engine and freight cars. Let's begin. The Westerner set I have is from 1965. In the A.C. Gilbert 1965 catalog, the all-aboard system is introduced, with the Westerner set depicted on the first page. I followed as closely as possible the visual illustration of the Westerner on page 4 of the catalog and the schematic on page 4 of the 1965 A.C. Gilbert all-aboard catalog. There were a few differences between the two, and I added a few trees to the hills. Before setting up the panels, I organized all the accessories, most of which were put into separate bags. Using the track and accessory plan I found in the all-aboard catalog, I first assembled the back row of track panels. After connecting the panels, I cleaned the track with Labelle 135 track cleaner. You can see how much black gunk was removed from the old track. That black gunk is the result of electrical micro-arcing between the locomotive's contact wheels and the track. You may have noticed sparks from your engine's wheels and the track while running your trains. Labelle 135 reduces micro-arcing and improves electrical conductivity. After setting up the track panels, I added in the accessories per the plan. Then I assembled the middle row of track panels. Sometimes the track connectors are a bit difficult to get into the rails, and you need patience, care not to break the rail connection to the ties, and some force. Also, sometimes trees, signs, etc. don't fit into their designated holes on the panels. I had to drill out a couple of holes. Next, I put together the front row of track panels and hooked up the transformer. Be sure to attach the black wire of the curved power panel to the base terminal of the transformer, the yellow wire to the fixed voltage terminal, and the white wire to the remaining terminal. I then cleaned the tracks as with the first two rows. The whistle panel is in the first row. After adding in the first row accessories, I turned on the transformer and tested the 3 turnouts and the whistle panel. All worked well. Finally, I put the engine on the track to give it a test run. Disaster! The trailing wheels of the engine hit the turnouts, causing big sparks and eventually derailment. What a bummer! I consulted with the seller of the set and sent him some pictures, and he saw that the trailing wheels were put on upside down. I flipped them, and all was right on the Westerner world again. I then added in the freight cars, keeping a couple on the siding for visual interest. Turned on the transformer, and what fun! Running the Westerner set brought back so many memories of my dad, a World War II vet who suffered greatly from his experience during the war. His ship, the USS Emmons, was sunk by kamikaze planes during the Okinawa campaign, and he was the only survivor in his section of the ship. It also brought back fond memories of Christian and I playing trains, and even the joy on my daughter Christiana's face playing with the pink Lionel train I bought her for Christmas. And it brings up hope. As I sit here with my little son Paulinho and my beautiful wife Maria, watching the train go around and around and around into the future. You don't have to be an expert on trains or an artist to enjoy model railroading. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope it brought you some joy into your life. Please like and subscribe, but even more so, many blessings of the Lord to you and yours. Thank you again.